So that's the first big change we're going to be making here, is the stabilization rule.
Okay, so the cops can do it now. Okay.
Next up, another thing we can't fight is the Tarkov item stacking. And this one right here is a good screenshot of our friend Fudge XL. And this one really sums it up of what's been happening in 2.0 with
no more
backpacks
admin
and
force
stuff. We have people, we photoshopped over this, but this is like a backpack all full of IFACs, etc. And we're trying to enforce it on like PD side, and then we're trying to enforce it on the criminal side. And the issue is that it's becoming impossible for us to intervene in these situations.
I don't understand. What's the problem with putting the stuff in the backpacks?
And it's becoming a bit of a problem where we're really going after the player base, and it's causing a rift between the admins and the players, where we're getting to like when we're coming here to harp on people for utilizing game mechanics is rough. What we're going to do instead
10 backpacks.
We're going to start putting mechanics on like what you can put in these bags, etc., and really limiting it, so that you can't have like 5 backpacks full of IFACs, etc. I mean, gonna try to
I think they would just be able to stack a bunch more, you know,
rather than making an admin solution, as I said before. And this right here is a screen from Lincoln Never Escaped Carter, his stream, Fudge XL, just so you guys know. He was double fist and pistols, which was the funniest part of this. I just want to point out.
Oh, it's for arm manly. Okay.
The next big thing that I want to make people aware of is that we're going to be really enforcing this new meta that's happening with a lot of these gangs, where they're sniping the locations of meth runs. Basically what I mean by that is that known meth spawn locations for the meth runs, they're putting motion detectors and cameras so that they know when this stuff is happening. And honestly, get fucked. You're not doing this. Sorry, you're not.
I'm happy with this, bro. I'm happy with this change. This is good.
Blankly ban people for this. You are metagaming. This is the definition. And I think we can all be adults here and say that there are certain things you have to accept in life, not argue and not be a child about. And
I'm happy with that.
Things that the people that are doing this, you're gonna have to accept and not be a child about. I am not wavering on this. Period.
No, it's good, dude. It's good.
You're going to places that are literally spawn points, like limited amounts of spawn points for a game mechanic, and putting.
Nah, I'm happy with this.
Come on, guys. Like, what the hell? Like, this is so anti-RP. It's not even funny. Like, what is this? This is stupid. When I heard this, I was baffled. I have to be honest.
I don't think it.
There needs to be a real reality check here on the server, and you'll get it. Believe me, because I'll make sure you get it. It's the reality that you can't continue to take shortcuts in roleplay over and over and over and over again and still call this a roleplay server.
I think I'm happy. I'm happy with this change, bro. This will make it better for everyone, man.
Like,
so you know what I mean?
Allowed to happen. This is stupid. And at what point do we sit down and say this isn't a roleplay server anymore because this is the stuff we allow to happen? This is stupid. This is blatant metagaming. I've roleplayed now for what, 10 years?
Yeah, no, none of the coin spot, none of that.
Like, come on.
Makes sense, bro.
How the come on. I don't want to swear, but how the fuck is this roleplay? It's not. It just isn't. Like, at this point, this is not roleplay. I'm sorry, guys. It's just not. This is silly. And the fact that this is so widespread on the server is ridiculous.
Hey, it's good. It's gonna stop now,
this
you know?
Is below the standard of this server and what we created here. And that's just it. And deal with it.
I'm happy with this change.
Don't do this shit again. Like, you will be banned. We've created a public server now, and you're more than welcome to play there and do some of this stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I'll let the public admins decide what is acceptable in that environment.
Don't say that,
but I will tell you, with the public server in full swing right now, we are going to be a lot less forgiving in terms of like having to give people 100 chances, because we're not going to take away your server to capture that. And that's my opinion there. So you'll see like some changes kind of come over the next week or two in terms of like trying to restabilize PD numbers, that type of thing. And that's, I hope you guys will notice a more immediate effect. Also, the security job being a feeder will be a big deal.
Security job? Okay.
The next big thing, we need to start getting our RP systems in movement.
Mayoral election.
And one of those things is the Mayoral election. This always brings a lot of roleplay to the server. Political intrigue usually spices up some of the gang activity on the server. and all of that type of thing. This will be something I think that will be a huge.
We'll see how this goes.
Oh, I forgot to bring up before we get too far in this. I forgot to bring up something on the PD. It's not just PD that's the issue. I want to also highlight that like PD being bad just isn't on PD. It's also on the culture of like the gang culture and stuff on the server. Just to be clear, is that some of the interactions that are given to PD are just so subpar and low par that it's not even funny. For the mayor election, this is going to add a lot of roleplay. We're going to start the cycle up this week. So if you're interested in running for mayor, you can consider this. Notice that the mayor election will be coming this week. The writ will drop. So please keep that in mind. This will be a big roleplay boost for the server, I'm sure. So if anyone has questions to that, ask them at the end. But this is just your notice that the mayor election
will start to
get that stuff moving.
Yeah, we're going to go in. Oh, no.
Make sure there's
courthouse shooting again. Oh,
I just read something in chat and this completely got me. Oh my god. Okay, upcoming patches. The next thing we have for upcoming patches is we have Runway Royale, which will be basically like Dress to Impress in GTA.
Oh, that's
coming
exciting.
In the near future. We have custom interiors for this, all sorts of custom stuff done. And I think this is going to be a big hit, honestly. I don't think I've seen this in GTA yet. And I think this is going to be pretty cool. This will be coming in the next... What do you want me to do, my tech? You want me to say... I can say it's coming this... no, I don't know when it's coming. It'll be coming when it's done, which will be in the near future. There will be a new storyline heist as our next point of development. And then I'm just pissing off my developers. Sorry, I think it was very funny. I can see them raging out in the chat, like, don't say anything. Steer. We have a new storyline heist that's in development as well. That'll be the next thing after the PDM for the storyline. We also have new gang app updates that we'll be working on to improve or add to the levels within the gang update, as well as the additional rooms, which you've seen or haven't probably unlocked just yet to see those rooms. There'll be a credit score update in the near to far future.
Credit score update.
There also will be Polito and Del Piero housing in the near to short term.
It's after PDM, he said.
The short term future, I would say, on some of these things, specifically on Polito. We'll be also releasing a Christmas update, and we will be working on PD improvements as well. Some of those PD improvements have already been in the server, like the ticket book, which is really cool, actually. I haven't seen a lot of cops use that, but the ticket book actually assigns tickets to a car, and it makes it so that your car accumulates debt and unpaid dues that you have to go and pay off. So it's a pretty big... the ticket book's actually pretty
cool
deal, to be honest. So we have a lot of patches coming. This is from the actual interior, by the way. This screenshot. This is actually from the Dress to Impress interior. So, or the Runway Royale interior.
Nice.
So, it's going to be pretty cool, I think.
Maybe the comic shop?
And yes, I know what you guys are all asking. Rami has been really excited for this patch. He's been on me all the time about getting Runway Royale in. He's super excited. He had his trailer appearance. We're working on the trailer. That's ready and done.
He's violating
press.
How cool? What is he? Oh,
okay.
no.
I'm just gonna tell you, like, straight up, like, he is really excited. So you heard it here first. Like, if you want to see Dress to Impress, like, definitely watch Rami, and not Carmen, obviously, but definitely watch Rami. He's so excited, so excited for this.
Oh god.
In actual fact, I think when I told him about this, he was like, what the fuck is that? Okay. So the next thing we have is today we launched the web queue.
Hey, there's no more crash priority.
We are launching it for allow list as well today. You can say no, it's okay. When I wrote this, we were on track. I think he's AFK. We should be launching the web queue today. At least for the public server, probably for the allow list after this meeting. I will let you know when Byte says something here in a little bit. The idea was to launch it today. I don't know if we have to push it tomorrow or whatever. I know we had some slight issues. The reality of the situation here is that the web queue is going to improve things a lot. I'm going to give you guys a little. Yeah, hello.
Oh, there we go. I had to leave and rejoin. Yes, it's going live.
Okay, good. So Byte and Explo and the others have been working on this, MyTech, to make this work.
Nice.
We have a brand new website, which you guys have probably seen. And this website is awesome in the way that it has, no longer do you have to go just to 5M to queue. You can queue from your phone, from anywhere in the web queue.
That's nice.
Basically, if you log into your Steam, you can go, or Smack Sneeze well with the design, sorry. Some of the things you can do with the web queue are, queue up from your phone. You can join either the public queue or the wireless queue or any other servers that we hint in the future.
Asking.
Any
updates on the pink wipe? Oh, hell no. Nah. It's fucking motherfucking negative 41K.
In the website, so as long as you have all of the correct information, it will link to your CFX account or 5M account, and it verifies whatever active subscription you has with that. So no more like having to post to get your prio and having to do this stuff. You just refresh it every month, or when you buy prio, you just go to the website and say you're missing this prio, and you get it immediately. The other thing this does is it allows us to grant temporary priority, which is going to be a big thing for stuff like people having to go through events or PD priority. We can do those things in advance, so we can grant tickets for a finite amount of time. So like if we want to grant someone prio for like 5 hours to instantly join the server, we can do that, and everything's managed from the website now, and this is pretty good. We also have the ability to ban specific to servers, cross servers, and to do all sorts of things. We also have the ability to broadcast our streamers to the web queue while you are in queue. So like if you're on the public server and waiting to get in, or in
cool.
The wireless queue, you'll be able to see streamers on a rotation and pick one to watch while you're there, all on that page.
Oh, thank you, Kerosene.
Which is awesome. It will show
Appreciate that.
your place in line, etc. Other things we can do as well for the public server, I don't think we're gonna do this for the wireless server, is you can potentially at one point, which me and Byte are working on right now, is to be able to buy one-time prios for a boost. Like maybe you can pay to get up like 50 slots or something like that. If there's something really important you want to do for the day, but you don't want to buy a full subscription, but you're okay with spending a small amount of money to be able to boost up the queue a certain amount of way, because we realize that the better option for our player base in terms of like paid options is to have things that can focus more into what your affordability and use cases, and we want to have more options for people. 1 second. I had to turn off all my shit.
All right, no, that's all looking good, man. I'm excited for the new storyline heist too. This is
okay.
The Runway Royale. Some cool changes, man. That's what's up.
All right, is everything showing again? Good. Now the next thing we have, we have also the public server here. The big thing we have is that allow listed individuals are getting automatic prio on the public server, so that if you are getting stuck in queue a lot on our main server and you want to try out the public server, we're giving you a bump to be able to help you out there, which I think is fair. Also, the crash priority issues that you guys have all had is going to be mostly fixed, because anytime you leave the game, you'll have a leave priority. Like there'll be a period of time where you can rejoin regardless of what happens.
Oh my god, actual fascistos, yeah.
There's also disconnect prio, so if you need to F8 quit and rejoin because you're scuffed or whatever, we've introduced disconnect prio. It's a little bit shorter than crash prio, so you still got to be pretty quick, but you'll see it on the actual website. It'll show that you have disconnect prio and how long, and when it expires, you can just requeue.
Okay.
So overall, it's pretty cool. I'll give you guys a little tour when we're done here. Me and Byte together.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really gonna.
I thought, it says no more crash priority
for players, like drastically, and for our
I think it was just a troll.
So
I don't know.
It's a really big win, and it looks good. The website looks better. The rules don't cache weirdly. There's a lot of different big wins here. So I'm really happy with what we've been able to push out.
It looks like your stream in Discord is not working for most people. If you want to just turn it off, turn it back on.
Oh, that's good.
I think Discord's having some issues.
Let me try again.
Upcoming product for much more. Okay. Susu in the runway.
There we go.
Susu on the runway.
Okay.
Working for me.
the next thing we're going to be doing is, as I said, about being able to spin up more servers. One project that we're looking at for January is that we think there's a market out there for a much more serious, like fully story focused server. You know, like those used to be a thing back in the day, and I don't know how many like slower paced servers are out there at the moment. And this is something that we're interested in working on, probably in the New Year's. But this is a big thing that we're looking at doing here in the future. So
All right.
this is basically just us putting out there that this is something we're working on. It's in at least active development in terms of like we've started the process of like getting this forward. We have a great framework and we have great
Pigeon pose
assets,
at the
we have a
end.
great development team. We have all of the stuff there to be able to offer like an alternative option here, which is something that we are working on in the background. So if there is anyone that's like fully interested in something like that, I know there's a lot of people that kind of miss the days of like, you know, things like family or things that are just more slow, right? And that's something that we are interested in, at least kicking the can on a little bit and seeing if we can get off the ground if there's enough interest. So this is something we are just announcing basically our intention to
I
look
don't
at
know.
this
I mean, you know, there might be
So-
people who are interested in this, and if there is, then that's good, you know.
Yeah. So that's something that I'm kind of excited about. And we'll see where that goes as we get further into kicking the can on that one.